Hello students, today we are going to study the cyclic code. So this particular presentation is regarding the introduction of the cyclic code. Okay, so this cyclic code points comes under the digital communication or information theory and coding. So let us start with the introduction of the cyclic code. So cyclic code was studied by Prang in 1957. Cyclic code is the one of the subclass of the linear codes. So you may be aware of the linear codes. These codes are more attractive for the two reasons. First of all, encoding and syndrome computation can be implemented easily by using the shift register and feedback connection. This is the first reason to use of the cyclic code or popularity of the cyclic code. And second one is because they can consider the algebraic structure or inherent algebraic structure, and it is possible to find the various practical method for decoding these kind of the codes. So these components or cyclic components or the vector cyclic vector n tuple, which can be considered the format like this, that is v0 v1 up to v of n minus 1. Okay, so you can consider the equation for the cyclic vector, that is v of n minus 1, v of 0 up to v of n minus 2. So where your v code can shift cyclically. If the components of v are cyclically shifted by I place or I to the ith place to the right, the resultant n tuple code word will be the v of n minus 1, v of n minus 1 plus 1 up to the v of n minus 1, v of 0, v of 1 up to v of n minus 1 l minus 1. So this is the depending upon the length of the code. So clearly or cyclically shifting the v to the I place right and is equivalent cyclically shifting v of n minus 1 places to the shift. So definition is nothing but an n comma k linear code C is called as a cyclic code if your every cyclic shift of the code vector is also called as a code vector in the C. So let us consider this table. So this is your message, which is of course 2 raised to 4 means 16 possible code words. For the generator matrix is 1 plus x square. This is the generalized table where cyclic code is evaluated. So it is the message is from 4 times 0 to 4 times 1, and these are the obtained cyclic code. Suppose for the first code, that is 0 into g of x, it will become 0. Second one, let us consider this 1,000, which indicates as a 1 only. Code word is 1 only, and g of x is 1 plus x cube. So 1 into g of x. Let us consider this code word. It is a 1,1,1,0 means it will become 1 plus x square into g of x. So you can consider this 1 plus x raised to cube 1 plus x square into g of x. So by multiplying this g of x into this code, you will get the 1 plus x raised to 4 into x raised to 5. Let us consider this one. 1 into 1011. 1011 means that is 1 plus x square plus x cube into g of x. So you will get the final output, that is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 5 plus x raised to 6. So it is indicated as a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so I think all of you got this table also. So finally your code word will be the v0, v1 of x, v2 of x square up to v of n minus 1 into x raised to 1. So this is your final polynomial code. So let us consider the one example also. Suppose this is your generator matrix, that is a g of x is equal to 1 plus x cube, and you have to evaluate the cyclic code. So let us consider the one polynomial, that is x raised to 7 plus 1. So x raised to 7 plus 1 multiplied by 1 plus x square plus x cube. So you will get the final code vector. By multiplying these polynomials, you will get the final code vector, that is 1110010. Means this is the g of x and this is the your given polynomial. So by multiplying 1 into 1, you will get 1, then x into 1 x into x square, that will be the x cube, and x cube into x square, it will be x raised to 5. So 1 as it is, there is availability of x, so x 1 is available, x raised to 2 is available, x raised to 2 available, so you can place the 1 here. X raised to 3 is not available, so it is 0. X raised to 4 is not available in this code, then it is again 0. X raised to 5 is available, so it is a 1. And but x raised to 6 is not available, so it will become the 0. So you will get the 7 bits code vector polynomial. So let us consider this example also. Suppose g of x is equal to 1 plus x raised to x raised to 3, and you can consider the d vector, that is a d0, d1, d2, d3, which is of x into x cube. So try to evaluate this code, that is a v of x is equal to given data bit multiplied by the generator polynomial. So given data bit is nothing but the x in x plus x cube multiplied by your g of x is 1 plus x cube. So by multiplying these two brackets, you will get x into 1 x, again x into x square, again x into x cube, x raised to 4, again x raised to 3 multiplied by 1 to the x cube, x raised to cube multiplied by x raised to 4, x raised to cube multiplied by x raised to 3, then you will get the x raised to 6. So you can evaluate the output also. So by considering this v of x polynomial, which is your code vector, you will evaluate the binary bits also. There is a one constant is not present in output, so it will become 0. X is present, so it become 1. X raised to 2 is present, so it becomes again 1. X raised to 3 is present, so it becomes 1. But x raised to 4 is absent, so it becomes 0. X raised to 5 is also absent in polynomial, so it becomes 0. Again x raised to 6 is available, so it becomes 1. So this is about the cyclic code. So students, you can evaluate the other codes also. You can consider the x square, x raised to cube multiplying by g of x. So you can evaluate the codes for all possible 16 combinations. So let us consider the systematic cyclic code also. So systematic cyclic code is nothing but v is equal to r into d, where r and d is represented the check vector and message vector. D is the message vector and r is the check vector. Okay, so that vector is represented as r0, r1, r2 up to r of n minus k minus 1 bits. And message vector, you know that it become represented as a d0, d1, d2, d of n minus k. So let us consider the one example also. Suppose you can consider the first of all theorem for this. So if parity check matrix for message d of x and check bits are r of x, it is given by as a r of x generalized formula is r0 plus r1x plus r2x square up to the r of n minus k minus 1 into x raised to n minus k minus 1. So this is the generalized formula for the check bits, okay, where it is extracted from the encoder. So that check bits can be evaluated by the division terms, that is a remainder. R of x is nothing but the remainder. So it can be evaluated as a x raised to n minus k into d of x divided by the g of x, where g of x is, q of x is nothing but the quotient. So r of x is the remainder bit and q of x is nothing but the quotient. So you have to perform the you can say the division. So finally you can evaluate the code matrix or code polynomial is v of x is equal to x raised to n minus k into d of x plus r of x. Okay, so let us consider the one example. These are the steps given here also. Let us consider this example. So find all 16 code words of the systematic cyclic code. So let us consider the D or message bit is 0101. So D of x you can evaluate, that is a message polynomial, that is 0, 1 means x is present, 2 is absent, again cube is present. So x plus x cube is the message polynomial. Again you have to evaluate the x raised to n minus k into d of x term. So x cube into x plus x cube. So it becomes x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4. Perform the division to obtain the term x raised to n minus k into d of x divided by g of x. So you have to perform this division. So after performing division, so let us consider the dividend part. x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4 divided by g of x, which is of x cube plus x plus 1. So you can use the quotient x cube to make the x raised to 6. So x raised to 6 you will get, again x raised to 3 multiplied by x, so you will get the x raised to 4, again x raised to 3 multiplied by 1, so you will get the x raised to 3. So you have to perform the XOR addition. So x raised to 6, x raised to 6 getting cancelled, x raised to 4, x raised to 4 getting cancelled. After the XORing addition, you will get remain with the x cube. Again use the quotient with 1, so you will get the x cube plus x plus 1 here. Again x cube getting cancelled, x plus 1 will remain. So these are the remainder bits and these are the quotient bits. So remainder bits are 1 plus x. So it becomes 1 is available, x is available, so 1 is available, so bit 1 is present here code in code. X is available, so 1, and x cube is not available, so that bit will become 0. So V is equal to R into D, which is equal to 110. This is your reminder bit, and the message bit is as it is 0101. So this is nothing but your systematic cyclic code for the message bits 0101. So in this way you can perform the all 16 codes by using these methods. So this is the table given where messages are 000 to 111. These are the cyclic code vectors, and these are the systematic cyclic code vectors by using the decision. So for the 0101 you can check 0101, you will get the systematic cyclic code as 1100101. So in this way you can perform the all codes. So this is one more example, that is a 1 plus x cube is there, and you have to perform the quotient. So x cube plus x raised to 3. So x cube plus x is the quotient. You will get the remainder x square plus x. So remainder bit will be 0 1 1. So 0 1 1, because constant term is not present. So 0, x is present, so it is 1, x square is present, is 1. Again 1010 is the input bits. So you can evaluate the all remaining bits. So cyclic code and systematic cyclic code are very easy to evaluate. So you can try for the all these codes given into the table, like this table. This table you can try to find the all this table. This is the table, and one more table is this table. So you can try to find this messages from the 000 to 4 times 1. Okay, thank you.